Hey, now before we get started today, I just wanted to remind you about the special mini-series airing all next week titled How to Gain an Edge, 5 strategies that will help you stand out from the crowd and radically accelerate your success. In today's ultra-competitive marketplace, gaining an edge isn't always easy, but it will be for you if you show up, Darren Daily Journal in hand. I will hand you the 5 super sizzling strategies. And now on to today's episode. So I have observed that one of the most overlooked but important qualities of great leadership is one's courage and willingness to do what's unpopular. Unarguably, one of the greatest leaders in history, at the time of his leadership, continually suffered vehement opposition and may have been one of the most unpopular people to ever serve in his position. His name is Abraham Lincoln, consistently ranked by scholars as one of the greatest presidents of all time. Because Lincoln's viewpoints were so different from that of many other government officials, he faced constant antagonism. Famously, as a congressman, he took a very unpopular stand against President James K. Polk regarding the Mexican War, saying that the war was unjust. The great Abe lost elections for several different political offices before finally being elected president by one of the lowest popular margins in history. He was regularly ridiculed and viciously attacked by the press. Right before the 1864 election, a newspaper editor in La Crosse, Wisconsin, actually suggested someone be Brutus and stab Lincoln. Lincoln was, of course, unpopular with Democrats, but for much of his administration, he was also unpopular with some members of his own party. Even his cabinet, composed of men he had beaten out for the Republican nomination, often confronted him. Yet, because he was willing to do what was unpopular, taking deliberate stance on conscience, enduring malicious public abuse, and the loss of friends, power, and prestige, he became the man who, quote-unquote, saved the Union and emancipated slaves. Where would we be today if he had done what was popular? This willingness to go against the majority, to do what's right, and to make the tough calls is not only an important leadership trait for a president, but also for a CEO, an entrepreneur, a team leader, a community or neighborhood leader, or the leader of a family. Do something unpopular but necessary today. Tell us what you're gonna do that will be unpopular in the comments below.